A 12-year-old boy now in critical condition after a hit-and-run crash, and the driver is in jail tonight. This happened near Rancho High School just before 8 o'clock this morning, and Metro Police say the child was crossing the street in a school zone, and he took a few steps off the sidewalk when the car hit him. Police say the boy was later taken to a hospital. The person involved drove away, but officers quickly found the suspect vehicle at a nearby apartment complex. Metro Deputy Chief Jose Hernandez calling on the community to practice safe driving.
Over the last year, we've recorded 119 fatalities related to these collisions. This has to stop. And while we're doing our part, and we're committed to continue to do our part, this is going to take a community effort. We can't do this alone. That means to everyone out in the community, practice safe driving. There's no excuse for driving while you're intoxicated, for driving while you're under the influence of a controlled substance. No excuse.
Police suspect impairment was a factor, but no further details were disclosed. This isn't the first time of a report of a child being hit going to or from school. In fact, there have been more than 70 this school year, as our Kristen Drummond has uncovered tonight. She's live by Owens and 21st Street with more on the growing concerns with this issue and also people driving impaired in school zones. Kristen?
Well, Latoya, this crash is actually happening almost 5 months to the day when an Arborview High School student was also hit and killed, by the way, by an suspected impaired driver in a crosswalk by Arborview High School. Now, with this latest crash happening, it is certainly raising questions and concerns about safety in school zones, especially when it comes to drivers who are suspected of impairment driving through these areas.
What a despicable coward this individual is. It's disgusting.
Strong words from Sandy Heverly, the Stop DUI executive director, reacting after learning a suspected impaired driver hit a 12-year-old boy in a crosswalk around a school zone on Friday.
It's just devastating.
Do you notice more people driving impaired through school zones? Is that something you're tracking?
Well, you know what? Unfortunately, we've seen an increase in that over the last several months.
News 3 reporting on DUI arrests last year in or near school zones. The Clark County School District Police Department posting about the incidents online, sharing not only the arrest, but breathalyzer results of suspected drunk drivers. That includes a woman accused of being 4 times over the legal limit. Are they parents or are they people just driving through the school zone?
Both.
News 3 questioning the Traffic Bureau lieutenant a year ago. Since then, the department continues to showcase enforcement efforts and cite drivers for violations, but also warning of a troubling rise. Officers reporting 75 children hit by cars so far this year, a 127% surge from 33 at this point last year. The 2024-2025 school year ending with 120 students struck, down from the 2023-2024 school year where cars hit 139 children.
What can we do? We can continue educating.
That includes understanding changes to Nevada's DUI laws. Governor Joe Lombardo signing Senate Bill 309 in July. It raises the mandatory minimum sentence for a second DUI offense within 7 years from 10 to 20 days in jail, along with revising eligibility for treatment programs. Do you think this bill is going to make a difference?
I think everything that we can do, should be considered and put into place.
To try and save a life.
I have yet to see a crosswalk that stops a drunk driver. It's not, it just doesn't happen.
Well, we're still waiting to hear from Metro Police whether or not it is suspected impairment by alcohol or another substance. Meanwhile, efforts do continue to try and save students' lives. Right now, there are crossing guards at all elementary and middle schools, and there is a pilot program in place at 3 high schools where they have crossing guards at the moment. Latoya?
Yeah, I'm sure that helps a lot of parents feel better sending their kids to and from school. But Kristen, you mentioned those crossing guards at all those elementary and middle schools. The boy fighting for his life tonight was on his way to class. So why wasn't there a crossing guard there?
Well, it's likely that this intersection here behind me is just not close enough to his middle school. It's actually on the back side of Rancho High School. And if you go 2 blocks north down this street on 21st Street, you will see J.D. Smith Middle School there. Now, I did reach out to the company that does provide these crossing guards today. They confirmed with me that they do not have a crossing guard assigned to this intersection. But I also reached out to traffic expert Erin Breen about this, and she says maybe now it's time for a discussion to possibly have a crossing guard here, because it isn't just Rancho High School, J.D. Smith Middle School, as well as an elementary school down the road. So that means you've got a lot of students of all different ages coming to and from school at all hours of the day, whether it's in the morning or in the afternoon, riding a bicycle, in a car, or even walking like that 12-year-old boy was today. Latoya?
Yeah, certainly makes sense. Kristen, thank you so much. Well, the crash near Rancho is similar to a deadly crash outside Arborview High School back in May. 18-year-old Mackenzie Scott was hit and killed in a crosswalk. Police arrested the suspect for a suspected drunk driver, Keenan Jackson. Her death sparked new calls for more safety measures near local schools. A pilot program launched to expand the crossing guard program in Las Vegas to include middle and high schools, starting with Arborview, Palo Verde, and Cimarron Memorial. Jackson is set to be back in court October 13th, with a trial scheduled to start October 20th. The city of North Las Vegas awarded a new grant that will help address impaired driving. It's funded by the Nevada Department of Public Safety's Office of Traffic Safety. Now, the grant will allow North Las Vegas Police to increase impaired driver enforcement, conduct DUI checkpoints, and also target high-risk areas across the city.